Do you struggle with losing weight and feel your portions may be part of the reason why? Well, in this video, we'll be looking at 8 portion control tips part 2 from me, a registered dietitian, to help manage your portions and your weight for good. Hi, I'm Vula, and I help teach women how to lose the weight without the diets. And today I'm sharing part 2 in our 2-part series of 8 portion control tips from a registered dietitian. Now today we'll be looking at the last 5 tips to help you better manage your portions. So let's get started. Remember, portion control is not about severe restriction. It's about knowledge around what a proper portion size of any food might be. It's about knowing what will keep you full and satisfied without leaving you stuffed and guilty. In order to help you do this, let's take a look at tip number 4, which is decreasing distractions while eating. It's often very easy to put meals and snacks on the back burner as an afterthought or to eat while you are multitasking. This means eating while you are scrolling through your telephone, watching TV, or working at your desk. This type of behavior puts you more at risk of overeating without really realizing it. Now, let's put a stop to this by 1, creating a distraction-free zone. Consider putting away your phone, turning off the television, and focusing solely on your meal. This will allow you to be present in the moment and better able to pay attention to what and how much you are eating. By decreasing distractions, you can start to enjoy your meal more by noticing the colors, the smells, the textures, and tastes of food. You'll be able to then chew slower and savor each and every bite. This not only enhances the eating experience, but it allows your body to register fullness, helping you control the amount of food that you consume. So, eliminate distractions, slow down and savor your food, and enjoy the experience. Now, moving on to our 5th tip for portion control, which is to get in tune with our body's hunger cues. By tuning in and listening to what our bodies are telling us, we can absolutely manage the amount of food we eat. Learn to recognize whether you are physically hungry or emotionally hungry. If you are eating out of stress, boredom, or anxiety, food will not fix the problem. By eating this way, we open ourselves up to extra food calories and discomfort. Another way to listen to your body is to rate your hunger on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being ravenous and 10 being overstuffed. By realizing how hungry you are, you can make a decision to eat according to your hunger without overeating. Now, let's move on to our 6th tip, which is to resist the temptation of picking at leftovers. It is easy to get into this behavior, especially if there are a few bites left in the pot or pan, or the kids leave food on their plates. Resist the temptation to nibble on leftovers. Those little bits can add up more quickly than you think. In order to avoid doing this, you need to have a leftover plan. You want a plan to incorporate those leftovers into the next meal. This not only prevents waste, but it also helps avoid the temptation to pick on them. Another thing you can do to stop picking on leftovers is to cook less. If you consistently have leftovers you feel you will not eat the next day, consider making less. Remember, every bite counts. Even if you're eating a well-balanced portioned meal, picking at leftovers can lead to consuming additional calories, which can slow down your weight loss goals. Now, moving on to the 7th important tip, which is having a plan before going out to eat. Navigating restaurants can be challenging when trying to focus on portion control. But with a strategic plan, you can enjoy dining out without compromising your weight loss goals. So, in order to do so, consider doing your homework before you go to a restaurant. Before you go out, take a moment to review the menu online. Many restaurants offer nutritional information, including serving sizes, which can help you make a more informed decision about what to order ahead of time. You may also want to decide in advance what your meal selection will be to avoid impulsive decisions driven by hunger or tempting menu descriptions. You might also want to consider starting your meal off smart with either a broth-based soup or a salad, which are lower calorie, higher volume options that can curb your appetite, making it easier to control your portions for the main course. The other thing you might consider is portioning out leftovers before you start your meal by asking for a takeout container when the food arrives. That way, you are less tempted to eat the whole portion once it's in front of you. Remember, the goal is not to feel restricted, but to make mindful choices that align with your portion control and weight loss goals. With a little planning, you can enjoy the convenience and the pleasure of dining out without derailing your progress. Now, on to the 8th and final tip to help manage your portions and avoid overeating is to check those food labels. Although it might feel like a chore, the food label on a package is a treasure trove of information that can help you make healthier choices and control your portion sizes. Just remember to first take a peek at the serving size because the information on the label is per the serving size. So if you eat double the serving size, you'll be getting double the calories and nutrients listed on the label. Now that you are armed with the tools to manage your portions, you will be in a better position to not only listen to your body, but also plate your food according to how hungry you might be. In this way, you will avoid unnecessary eating and will be ready with a solid plan when eating out. So, if you want to manage your weight, you're going to need to manage your portions. So please consider trying these 8 tips from me, a registered dietitian, today. And if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell in order to receive notification of great content like this. Do it. You'll be happy you did.